So welcome to the call. My name is Mark Hamlin. I consider it an honor to speak with all of you. I'm really excited about the information I want to share with you. I've been working full-time online for the last 10 years, and I look for innovative, unique, provocative programs that can really make a difference in the lives of people. And that's exactly what we have here. You're about to see that with your own eyes over the next few minutes. So I'd like to welcome you to Instant Recall. This is our first international webinar. This is an app, ladies and gentlemen, that literally feeds and funds families with a free app. Let's get into all the details right now. So I'd like to start with a question. Suppose there was a way to help families in their time of need by providing free meals to them by simply downloading a free app that would also provide income for your family or your organization at the same time. Would you be willing to learn more about it? Well, that's exactly what we want to talk with you about today. It's absolutely real. Let's take a look at the details. So it's as simple as this. You will simply download an app to your smartphone. You're going to give that app away free. And as a result of you doing that, free meals are going to be given to those in need. And you and your organization or your nonprofit will get paid. So this is what we're talking about. Let's look at it in more detail. So the app is called Instant Recall. It's available right now on the App Store and the Google Play Store, but you cannot use it unless you have a referral link. So you must contact the person who invited you on the call in order to get that link, in order to participate with this app. So what is this app all about? Well, it's all about recording your memories, which are very priceless. With Instant Recall, you can organize your memories and get alerted of good times that you had with your near and your dear ones. We're going to look at the features of the app right now. So why would you want to use the Instant Recall app, first of all? Well, the Instant Recall app is kind of like a GPS that works in reverse, all right? It helps you to remember all of your favorite meals and all of your favorite restaurants that you may have gone to in the past. Can you remember, going to a restaurant, having a really good meal, but then you forgot the name of the restaurant or you forgot the name of the meal? Now you'll be able to record that using this app. Not only that, you can recall dates and times of special events. For example, your wedding anniversary, all right, your wedding, all right, the time you met your loved one, the date you got married, all right. I'm talking to the men right now because, sometimes we forget these things. So, very important dates, you'll be able to record those, and special events, you'll be able to send those events to your friends just to remind them of the great time that you had together. Also, maybe you like to fish or you like to hunt, or there's other things that you do that you would like to remember the exact location where you were, where you can pinpoint, those specific things within 30 inches of the spot. So that's very, very unique as well. And, if you have to do things like shopping, it would be great if you could just be notified of the various things that you need to purchase so you don't forget things. You can literally put a to-do list in here of the things that you want to accomplish that day. So these are some additional functionality for you. But right now, I want to talk to you about partnership. And I want to know if you agree with these quotes. Nothing replaces a human connection, and nothing will get you as far as connecting with people. And hardly anything worth doing can be done alone. How many of you would agree with that? Absolutely, it's absolutely true. And one of the unique things that I noticed about Instant Recall is the innovative partnerships that it has created, starting with Feeding America. And if you just got on the call, maybe you didn't see this video, I'm going to play a short video here so you can understand how powerful this partnership is and what Feeding America is all about, and how you and I can support Feeding America in its mission.
Today, right here in America, a shocking number of our neighbors are facing hunger. Feeding America estimates 60 million people turn to food banks, food pantries, and other private food assistance programs in 2020. There is enough food to feed all of us, but still millions of people face hunger every year. And in Black, Latino, and Native American communities, the challenges run deeper and hit harder. It takes courage to ask for help. It takes all of us working together to make sure no one goes to bed hungry.
Feeding America is a nationwide network of 200 food banks and 60,000 meal programs. Together, we are the nation's largest domestic hunger relief organization. The Feeding America network helped provide more than 6 billion meals in 2020. Behind each meal are countless supporters, donors, and volunteers who care deeply about their neighbors. This family's meal came from their local food pantry. There are more than 60,000 meal programs like this all across our country. Before the meal reached the pantry, the groceries came from a local food bank that collects and routes food to feeding programs. Day in and day out, 200 food banks secure food and funds from donors like national food and grocery manufacturers, retailers, and farmers, and from the generosity of individuals making donations to help feed their neighbors. Volunteers help make it all possible. Each year, more than 2 million people lend a hand.
The work goes beyond providing meals every day. Together, the Food Bank Network and our partners are hard at work in your community and thousands just like it, rescuing healthy food and keeping it from landfills, focusing on the hardest hit communities, making it easier for everyone to get the fresh food they need, and uniting a movement that will bring about lasting change. All of this makes a difference for our neighbors by providing more meals today and helping create a hunger-free tomorrow. But we can't end hunger without people like you. Join us. Visit www.feedingamerica.org to find your local food bank. Volunteer to help get meals to your neighbors. Raise your voice to advocate for stronger food assistance programs. And donate. Every dollar helps provide at least 10 meals. Together, we can create an America where no one is hungry. Together, we're Feeding America.
All right. So at the end of this call, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to invite you to join us to help families in the United States and around the world. So what you are seeing here is a great app and a great purpose. When we come together in partnership with one another, amazing things can happen. And so through this partnership with Feeding America, we are working together to end hunger. Feeding America Network is the nation's largest domestic hunger relief organization. Together with individuals, charities, businesses, and governments, we can end hunger. So let's take a look at the details. So every time someone downloads an app, ladies and gentlemen, each one of the installed apps creates 5 meals for Feeding America. So the meals right now are being distributed primarily in the United States and Canada. So it's free for now, it's free forever, and you can create meals and get paid for doing it. So we're talking about a rare company that benefits society while still benefiting their associates. Instant Recall is that company. So the app is free and you make money feeding the hungry. But please remember, you must be 18 or older, excuse me, and there are no stacking or multiple accounts allowed. So one account per person, and family members who have phones, they can have accounts as well. And so here's the idea, ladies and gentlemen. Together, we can create 1 million meals every month. And that's our goal. That's what we're shooting for. All right, so we've got a great purpose and a great program. We call it the Ultimate App Affiliate Program. Why? Because there's nothing to buy and nothing to sell. There's no skills needed that you have to learn, and there's no routines that you need to change. And so by participating with this app, as long as you keep that app downloaded on your phone, ladies and gentlemen, you will earn reward points. Let's go ahead and break those down for you. So every person that you personally refer, you will earn $1 for each person that downloads the app and keeps that app downloaded every month. So we'll pay out every month $1. And when those individuals refer someone, you will earn $1 on your second level. Now, here's the goal. The goal is to personally refer at least 10 people who download the app. That's what everybody wants to do. And when you do that, that's going to open up level 3 and level 4. On those levels, you will earn 50 cents for every app that is downloaded. And that's the 3rd level and the 4th level. And every month that they keep that on, you continue to earn that money. So the points look like this. So 20 points equal $1 and 10 points equals 50 cents. All right, so let's look at it in a bit more detail. So my question is, can you get 10 people to download the Instant Recall app? Well, we've got people who are doing that in their very first day. Because if everybody personally refers to, I want you to see the potential of income for you and your family. So you go out, you personally refer 10, that creates $10 a month in income for you. And of course, that's going to feed, how many people is that? That's going to feed 50 people. That's 50 meals that's going out. All right, on your second level, if all those people refer 10, that's another $100 a month each for you. And then 10 people that do that on your third level, that's another $500. And if everybody does that on your fourth level, everybody refers 10, that's another $5,000 a month. That's a total of over $5,600 a month for your household, simply from sharing a free app with 10 people who do the same. All right, so that's very, very powerful. But let's break it down a little bit more. You know, studies have shown in America that if a family had just an additional $500 a month coming in, it could have saved them from foreclosure or eviction, right? So let's just break it down. Let's just say that you go out and you personally refer just 10 people. And those people go out and refer 5 people on each of the 4 levels. That will provide you with a recurring income of $810 a month as long as they keep that app downloaded on their phone. But yet, at the same time, if you go out and you refer 10, and they each refer 10, and everybody does that going down 4 levels, you can see the $5,000 in monthly income. And of course, this is for educational purposes only. There's no guarantee of the amount of income that you're going to receive from this. It is all based on the numbers, your activity, and the activity of the people that you refer. But very, very powerful when you begin to consider the potential, not only to produce income, but to provide meals to those that are in need. All right, so you can see the numbers here and you can see the breakdown. So now the next question that people ask is, how do we get paid? Well, we talked about partnerships earlier, called Partnered Up with one of the biggest providers of payments that's out there, a company called OpenNode. Through OpenNode, people can receive their earnings by way of Bitcoin. Now, we are ready, and we're going to talk about that in a moment, the app begins to pay out when we have at least 50,000 downloads across our entire network. When that happens, you will learn and be instructed on how to open up an account with OpenNode. No need to go there right now. You want to wait until we have at least 50,000 members, and the company provides the training for you on how to set that up. So what's unique about OpenNode is that they work with some of the biggest companies in the world. We're talking about Shopify, BigCommerce, Fidelity, and many others, and they can handle millions of payouts in a matter of minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Now, not only can you receive your payment in cryptocurrency, and you can choose among multiple cryptocurrencies to receive your payment in direct to your own personal wallet, you can also receive your payment in fiat direct to your bank account. So instructions will come on this as we move forward to help us get there faster. Go out and refer those 10 as fast as possible and encourage others to do the same. All right, so let's get to the big question. Why would anyone pay all this money out for simply having an app on a phone? Well, that's a very good question, and let's explain it. It's all about data marketing, ladies and gentlemen. Did you know that the data on your phone, that the data on your computer, that is worth money? So here's a little short video. It's about 2 minutes long to help you understand a little bit about data marketing before we break it down into even more detail. Let's take a look at this.
It really all comes down to the data. The data provides the insights that you can act upon. And what we really want to do is understand all those different interactions, all the different channels that we talked about, pull all that data together, rationalize it, integrate it, and basically from it develop a complete picture of the customer, of the individual, what their needs are, and how we can basically best accommodate those needs. And so taking all that information together, taking the data, generating those insights, and then making it actionable. That's the key part of it. And the data, there's so many pieces of the data that become important. It's not just gathering as much data as possible, it's gathering the right level of data. And so making sure that the right systems, the right data, the right quality of data is being used as part of your overall process. There's a lot of governance and management that needs to go into that data. There's all sorts of data quality issues when we start thinking about capturing customer data, where it came from, what was the source, when did we capture it, how stale or fresh is that data. So it's really all about that data. Getting that is very foundational to data-driven marketing. It's one thing to solve data analytically, and it's something else to solve for it operationally. So it's okay if we've got a data warehouse or a big data platform where we've got lots of data and we're generating insights, but what's really important is how do we act upon those insights and make it more real-time and operational. And so we really need to have a good operational system, a good platform by which we can activate it. So knowing in real time what's happening, that somebody was just on the web, they were just researching a problem, and now they're calling our call center or they're doing something on their mobile device, we need to make that data available, not just analytically so we can say after the fact, here's what happened and play Monday morning quarterback, but more real time so we can respond to the customer's needs and have a better customer experience.
All right. So let's face the facts, ladies and gentlemen. All of our data is being used right now, whether it be social media, of course, Facebook and other social media platforms are making a ton of money from our data. We don't get anything from it. Same thing with apps on our phone. And so what this company is doing, ladies and gentlemen, it is selling that data, but the data is anonymous. No one knows that it is you. All right. And the company is able to sell it many times over to major companies and marketing groups. So this is where the money comes from. And so Instant Recall collects and sells the data. It's monitored by both the Play Store and the Apple Store to make sure that all the information is in fact anonymous. So you can be assured that it is anonymous. And so who would want this data? Well, companies like Airbnb, Uber, Twitter, Spotify, Samsung, and so many others. So it's a very big marketplace for this information. But the key here is, ladies and gentlemen, is that together, you and I, we can feed the hungry in America and Canada. And as I mentioned earlier, each of our installed apps create 5 meals for Feeding America, primarily focused on US and Canada right now. The app is free now, it's free forever, and you can create meals and get paid for doing it. And so although the apps are being distributed, the food is being distributed in the United States, anyone from anywhere around the world can download the app and generate the income that they can buy food with for their families or pay their bills or to accomplish their economic goals. We can also help each other achieve our financial dreams in America and around the world by downloading and participating with Instant Recall. So when's the best time to get involved? Right now is the perfect time. As the company is just getting started, you're right here at the beginning, and no one really knows about this. So you have the opportunity to be the first one to share that information with them. So here is our chance to join us. We invite you to join us as we feed and fund families around the world. Once you download the app, you want to share it with all your family and friends so we can help as many families as possible. So get back in contact with the person who invited you here, and let's work together to help make dreams come true for a lot of people in organizations like schools and other nonprofits all around the world. All right. Now, to support you, ladies and gentlemen, we have created a Facebook group. It's called Instant Recall Success Team. You should be able to see it there. There is the link for the group. We invite you to join that group. Of course, you cannot promote any other programs there that would get you put out of the group, so you don't want to do that, but you will get trained there. We're also going to provide you with ad copy. What is that? What to text, what to post, what to email to people. We have ad copy there. Once you get to the group, just scroll down and you see examples of that ad copy. And we even have challenges. We challenge you to send that ad copy out, to send those texts out and build this community. If you're willing to do that, ladies and gentlemen, you can have tremendous success with this app. All right. The other thing I want to show you here is that we also have these webinars on demand. They're 24-hour demand system. We have it created, and you would simply go to instantrecall247.com, instantrecall247.com. When the person goes there, they'll watch this overview, they'll receive an email follow-up that will tell them to get back in contact with the person who invited them. And as you know, no one can join the program without a link. So they can't just go to the App Store and download it and be in the program. No, they must have a referral link. and they need to get that from you. So you certainly want to be the first person to get the word out as to what we are doing here with Instant Recall. All right. So listen, that concludes our overview for right now. We're so excited that you were able to take the time to join us here today. Now, tomorrow, we're going to do a brief training, and we'll do a Q&A on that training as well. That'll be at the exact same time, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It'll be the exact same link. So we're going to do a training on how to use the app itself, and we will also do a Q&A tomorrow. So we invite you to come back for that as well. So thank you so much for joining us. Everyone have an awesome day, and we'll see you on the training tomorrow at 12 p.m. God bless.